Andrew Velarde. This is our season 1 pilot episode of Beyond the Plate. This season's sous chef is Brady.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Brady, so much for being here.
You're welcome.
This episode, we're going to be fixing a sirloin steak with premium romaine lettuce and white rice on the side. Today's ingredients include a cucumber, we have a side of salt, we have tomatoes, real bacon bits, medium cheddar cheese, and white rice, including
There's ranch, croutons, premium romaine salad, and southern flavor seasoning with the sirloin steak.
The reason I chose this dish out of all the other dishes I could have chosen is because ever since I was a little kid, my mom would make me this dish for my birthday. It was so good. The seared steak, the crispiness of the salad, and just the yummy white rice, all mixed together in one bowl. That was just great. So the first portion of our episode would be cooking the rice with this rice maker. So the first step in cooking rice is to get your 2 cups of rice. So Brady, in your free time, how many times have you cooked rice?
Oh, I do it pretty often. I mean, it's a pretty normal thing in my life.
It's really normal?
Yes.
So you're saying you really love rice?
Oh, I love rice.
That's really great.
Oh, just look at that.
Oh, look at that. And one more. Pour that in.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so next, after that, you can put the rice down. We're gonna need our salt. So what you wanna do is get your salt. Get your salt, put a pinch of it in your hand, like so, pour it. And then put it all in there. Look at all that. Okay, next, we have the water. And you'll just pour all of that in there. Next, we'll close this, and we'll push the button, and we'll push start. So where we usually get our white rice is usually from the China region, because they usually supply most of the rice in the world. That's why I believe it came from there. The climate that white rice usually can be raised in is almost really any climate out there, but it's usually best raised in wet, humid climates. Some agricultural practices of farming white rice include the farmers get the soil ready by breaking through its surface. The rice growers in each country use different tools for planting. Traditionally, farmers in Indonesia and Japan use water buffalo to plow through their land. Technology includes white rice planters, which are trays of these white rice that are loaded into a conveyor belt and onto a diesel-powered tractor. And then the seedlings catch by a hook and insert them into the ground. Modern type of rice harvesting tools include a rice combine harvester, which not only harvests but cleans and threshes and packages the rice. So now into our steak portion. So first we're gonna open this steak package. So Brady, when's the last time you cooked steak? On a regular occurrence, right?
Oh, yeah, on a regular occurrence with the boys.
With the boys?
Yeah,
That's
the
nice.
boys.
Okay. So now that we got our steak, we're gonna open this. We're gonna apply our steak. Right there. And then Brady, I'm gonna ask Brady to season the steak. Ooh, look at that. Look at all that goodness. Southern flavor right there. Now we're gonna put the rest of the steaks on there and Brady's gonna season them. Got that one. That one. And this final big one right there. Okay. And now Brady's gonna season them. Now we're gonna turn the grill on. Ooh, look at that. This one. Oh, this one. Okay. Now we close it and we wait. I believe our steak came from either New Zealand or Australia because our steak was grass-fed, of course. Our cow was grass-fed, and most of the cows in the world that are grass-fed are in Australia or New Zealand. The climate that cows enjoy the best are a subtropical region, which is either not too hot or cold. Some agricultural practices include having lots of nutritional grass and extra hay at all times, just in case of drought, and making sure that the cows aren't overgrazing. Also to provide cows with necessary cool water in case of hot climates. The best stocking rate for cow is 1 cow per every 8 acres, and make sure not to rush the cows to mature. Some technology that is used in the production of sirloin steaks would be computer and phones to track and watch these animals, and there's also software which helps farmers keep track of their animal from life to death to make sure that those animals breed to get the best genetics for their next offspring. In Kunin's model, the cows will be located in the 4th ring, where livestock ranching is prevalent. The animals are located in the 4th ring because they're self-transporting. Therefore, animals can walk to the city for butchering. Additionally, products such as wool, hide, horn, and so on could be transported easily without concerns of spoilage. Now we're going to prepare the salad. Okay, next. That's good. Now that we've added the lettuce and the croutons, now we're going to add the bacon bits. And now the cheese. And then we're going to add some great home-style ranch. Chop it all off. And then we're going to add a couple cucumbers in the mix. I believe this lettuce also came somewhere in Texas. Romaine lettuce is best grown in cooler climates, and the temperate ocean climates is where it's best grown. Lettuce needs lots of soil, and it should be in a light, free, draining, rich, and in organic matter, which is some of its agricultural practices. Lettuce also needs lots of things. It needs a steady supply of water and sunlight, or else it'll become tough and bitter. Some contemporary or modern-day inventions include the automatic in-row weeder. This machine uses video image analysis techniques to locate individual plants in order to mechanically remove weeds from the inner row and, more importantly, within the crop row between the plants. Another machine is a robotic lettuce harvester. Whether you know or not, lettuce is actually an incredibly hard plant to harvest. It requires hundreds of workers spending their day bending over and standing back up, which causes a lot of back problems. This machine takes all the effort away by using robotic hands to take out the plants. And also, it can plant seeds, water plants, and trim the lettuce heads after harvest. What is agriculture's impact on the environment, you say? Well, it degrades the land. It also decreases biodiversity. It also increases some sorts of carbon dioxide in the air because of all the chemicals we're using, and it might also harm humans because of the pesticides we're using. So, what are some consequences of the Green Revolution in the environment? Well, the Green Revolution was a program that began decades ago to increase the global food supply and reduce world hunger. But it actually harmed us too. Because of all the pesticides we're using, and some people didn't know how to remove those pesticides, like eliminate them from the environment, they caused lots of damage to both us and the environment. And they also critically harmed the drinking water. Because of using the Green Revolution farming methods, this type of cultivation causes an undesirable loss in crop genetic diversity, because so many farmers want to gain money using only the good crops instead of rotating all crops. Now let's try everything. The steak, it's just so good. It melts right in your mouth, and the flavor just pops out of that seasoning. Man, that's great. Now try into the rice. The rice also, just like the steak, melts in your mouth, and it's just so good. It was cooked perfectly. Now salad. Salad is perfect. The romaine lettuce really stands out and helps balances the meal as a whole. Thank you for watching Beyond the Plate. Please stay tuned for next week's episode.